you say you gained 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Hi again, and welcome back to another episode of my 600-pound podcast. I'm Jess.
I'm Jen. It's been a while.
It has been a very long while.
Sorry, guys.
Apologies, listeners. I am officially back from Japan.
And I'm back from my cruise in the Caribbean.
Wow. Jen, thank you so much for recording all those episodes of 1,000 Pound Sisters on Patreon. You are truly, truly blessed and angel.
Literally, you don't even have to watch the episodes. Nothing happened. Nothing happened in any of them. Well, no.
Goddamn, I have not caught up on 1,000 Pound Sisters yet. I did realize I made a big goof. There was a Thanksgiving episode last week.
Oh, and you missed it? Oh my God.
I missed it. I could have recorded it myself, and I didn't realize it until this morning when I was looking up 1,000 Pound Sisters. Because I was like,
God.
oh, there should be And then I saw it, and I was like, fuck. God damn it. You were so on top of it, and I
dropped the ball.
I really did. I apologize, everyone.
Well, we're gonna be back on a normal schedule, so
yeah.
I think except for like Christmas week, and that's like it.
Yes. Yeah, I'm working on the December schedule. That should be out by the time you are listening to this. So, yeah, we got some good stuff in store for you guys for December.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any other updates? Any housekeeping updates?
Not really. No, I guess no.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to hear about our trips, I don't want to bore anybody.
Yeah.
But highly recommend go to Japan. Everyone should go. The food is amazing. The toilets are amazing. It's clean. The anime shopping prices are the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Just go.
Just go. I want to go. I'm going to go now. I'm going.
Oh my God. I want to go. I didn't want to come back, especially after the election. I was like, please don't make me go back there.
Let me stay, please.
Please. If you are curious about our vacations, or specifically, I wrote a big thing about my Japan trip in the Tokyo travel tips Facebook group.
Ooh.
I posted a ton of pictures, and I posted like our whole how everything was. We bought so much anime shit. It's not even funny. But you can, I guess, look it up in that group.
Go find it there.
Yeah, go find it. I don't know. If you care that much. If you don't, that's totally fine.
Yeah. I saw Rihanna's house in Barbados, and that was the highlight of my trip. It's on
incredible.
It's on Airbnb if you ever go to Barbados and you want to stay at her house. There are stray dogs on the street, so just watch out. But it was cool.
That's amazing. Did you feel Rihanna's presence?
I felt Rihanna's presence on her street while I was dodging the cars coming by because there is no sidewalk.
Oh God.
No, Barbados. I like Barbados. We did a rum tasting there. It was Mount Gay Distillery. It was really good. The host that did the tour was really good. He was really funny, and the rum was really good. It was really cool. Barbados was cool.
Oh, I want to go there so bad.
Mm-hmm. I want to go back.
That sounds amazing.
We didn't explore. I think it's Bridgetown. We didn't get to really explore the main town because I feel like on a cruise, I don't know. I feel like there's just not enough time to really do a ton and then get back to the ship in time. Because I did see some. I would watch the people run to the boat at 5:00. We had some runners. I was like, I couldn't quite at that close.
Oh. I would be way too stressed out for that.
I know. That's why I feel like it's so hard to really go and do a ton. Because if you're late, that's on you to figure out how to get back to the boat. And it's too much stress.
God. My nightmare. Goodness gracious. Oh, absolutely not. But highlights of Tokyo though, shopping. Everything is so much cheaper there. Yes, I tried the infamous 7-Eleven onigiri and the 7-Eleven egg salad sandwiches. The egg salad sandwiches felt like biting into a cloud.
That sounds so good.
fluffy cloud. It was amazing. They cut the crust off for you. Oh, sold. Sold.
Oh,
Onigiri already is like one of my all-time favorite foods, and the 7-Eleven one just blew my mind. It was incredible. They like their alcohol very dry over there, so I wasn't a big drinker, but I did really enjoy their plum wine, or
ooh.
yeah, plum wine, which was so delicious.
That
Oh my
sounds so
gosh.
good.
But I bought so much anime shit, you guys. I literally, Jen, I'll show you. I started cleaning out my anime room again.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I
look
finally
at
put
that.
together the shelf thing that Jen bought me last Christmas. Finally put that together.
It's only 1 year late. Oh, it looks nice.
Yeah, only a year late, but my closet is like a fucking bomb went off.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But all my anime stuff is still downstairs on the goddamn table.
Oh my god.
I got too much shit.
Gotta set up.
Yeah. Yeah, I went in the Don Quixote's, which is like a convenience store full of just so much stuff. There was anime stuff there. We bought a big thing of luggage there. They had so much candy, all the different flavored Kit Kats, all this other stuff. It was wild. Just wild.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds
It was so much fun.
Ooh.
Oh, it was amazing. I didn't see any of the weird candy you were trying to get me to get, like the toilet candy.
Yeah, it's like a toilet candy where it's like you get a little toilet bowl and you mix some stuff in it and then it like fizzes up and you drink it or something. I saw that somewhere.
Wow.
But
I couldn't find it. I was looking everywhere for like the weirdest candy.
It's weird stuff.
But I couldn't find any. But it was amazing. I would go back in a heartbeat. We had a private onsen rooftop deck, which is a hot spring, and it was private, and it was on like this beautiful rooftop, and you could see the mountains. I did not want to come back.
No, I wouldn't have
Take
either.
me back.
I would have shredded the passport and just lived on the streets.
Goodness.
No. I don't know. I think my highlight was all the food. I don't know. The cruise ship food was really good. Like, really good. I just ate.
Yeah.
Oh, remember this escargot little dish thing?
I don't like that.
Oh, it's like escargot and butter, and they had it like as an appetizer. Oh, so good. And then I was just getting appetizer, main, and then a dessert every day. I'm just like, oof. I was
The
done. It was so good.
Damn. Yeah, I had the taiyaki dessert, which is basically like a waffle sandwich with either chocolate or custard inside.
That sounds good.
It was shaped like Magikarp, the Pokemon.
Oh, I've seen those.
It was so good. So good. Oh my god. It was amazing. Oh. Yeah.
All right.
I'm sad now. I just want to go back so bad. But no.
Start saving.
I know. Oh, we are. We are. But oh my gosh. All right. I guess we're gonna jump into back to 600-pound life, guys. Which you all are here for.
We're heading to Sacramento, California to go hang out with Pauline Potter and her son Dylan.
All right, guys. So today we are covering My 600-Pound Life, Season 3, Episode 3, Pauline. This aired February 18th, 2015, only about almost 10 years ago.
Oh my god.
Bam. Damn.
So she's 60 now. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh
she
my
was
god.
50 when this aired.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. So we meet Pauline Potter. She is 50 years old, 678 pounds, from Sacramento, California.
And every day she feels like she's dying.
I was gonna say, the scene opens and we get this amazing shot of Pauline in this beautiful floral gown. And then they zoom in on the back of her legs.
I was like, oh no.
I'm like, why did they do this?
just so everyone knows what's going on back there.
Oh, no one asked to see that.
Yeah.
Like, this is like the opening of the episode, and already it's like, get the back of the legs, zoom in. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, so she's in bed, she's at her house, she's struggling to get out of bed, and we see that her niece Megan is there, who helps take care of her a couple times a week. She comes over to, help her. So she's like has to give her a bath in her bed, just like wiping all her folds down, washes her hair.
This is strange. So, okay, Pauline is in a bra, like this bra and panty set. Not matching, so it's not really a set. But she's in her bra and panties, and then Megan, like, takes her to the bathroom, and then she's washing her hair in the shower. She's in the bra and panty.
Yeah.
And then Pauline gets back in the bed, still in her bra and panty, and then Megan washes her body, but leaves the bra and panty where they are.
This is just for TV, I think. She
Oh,
didn't
it
want to be
has to be.
exposed.
I guess, because there is no way in hell Megan was not gonna wash her gooch and her under boob.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in Tokyo, I'm telling you, my under boob sweat was so bad. Like,
yeah.
Oh my, it was in the middle of the day.
salt.
I'd be like lifting my boob and just like wiping underneath my boobs.
You ever sweat so bad you get like the salt? Like you can see the white salt. That happened to me. I was sweating. It was so hot. I was down there in the islands. I was just like, oh, my hats too. All my hats had like the salt. You could see all the salt come out, and it's all white.
Whoa!
And
I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, like white salt. You can see it on your clothes, and you're sweating that bad.
Wow!
So I'm like, I hope she's washing underneath her boobs.
Good God, I hope so. Ooh. So we meet Dylan, her son, Dylan Potter. Okay, all right, first off, there's an immediate comparison here. So you see Megan and you see Dylan. And Megan, she looks like a normal, typical adult. She's got, lights are on, everyone's home. She opens her eyes, you can see there's thoughts.
She's got extra family in the home. Actually, there's a party in the home. There's multiple people there.
Yeah, she's there. She's with it. She's, talking to the camera. She's, presentable. And then you flip immediately over to Dylan, who is the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, the lights are on. No one's home. The mouth is open. There's like a half-shaved mustache. He's got this haircut. This like half bowl mullet. Okay, do you remember? Okay, his hair looks like, do you remember that episode of America's Next Top Model where there was that one girl and she gave her that weird bowl mullet cut?
I do. Yeah, it was blonde. Oh
God, it was gnarly. Like literally, it looked like they put a bowl on her head and cut it in like a perfect shape.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Ew.
Yeah, but also Dylan looks like the Make-A-Wish Foundation version of Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men. I'm sorry. Like, not just the Wish version, but the Make-A-Wish Foundation version. I'm sorry, but...
Yeah. I thought he was like 14 when they zoomed in on him. I did too. I was like, okay, that's probably why he's not. He's like a kid, whatever. He's probably like 14 years old.
No.
And it's like, Dylan.
Like,
20.
He's like 21, right?
He is 21 years old. And Dylan.
I thought he was 14.
I know. Dylan's her only child. He is 21 years old. And he also has to help take care of her. Like,
woof. Sorry, but woof. Dylan's full-time job is caring for Pauline. Megan, when she spoke about Dylan, it was actually very kind, but I read between the lines, and basically Megan says that Dylan is a recluse weirdo.
She just said it way nicer. She's like, he's very closed off, aka he doesn't fucking talk to anyone, and he doesn't really speak his mind. He hates his life.
Dylan is just kind of there. Him and his mustache are kind of there. He's got that this beard that's like not a beard. It's patchy. Think Stephen Asante. Think Stephen Asante's like facial hair
Patchy.
onto Javier Bardem's haircut from No Country for Old Men.
Picture that.
Picture that, please. God. And so immediately after the washing and everything, Pauline's like wrapped in this blanket. She looks like a little pig, a literal pig in a blanket. As Dylan brings her breakfast. Well, Dylan actually doesn't bring her breakfast. She yells out to Dylan to say, "Get me breakfast."
Yeah.
And then he comes back with McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah, I take it he's not a good chef. He's not, he does not cook.
Maybe he can make like a mean bowl of cereal.
He could, but he pours the milk in first and then the cereal.
Oh, he's one of those people. He's one of those people. Oh, God. So as Penny's eating her McDonald's breakfast, Dylan is at the computer. There's like a whole computer desk straight from the 90s.
Yes.
And he's sitting at it, and you just see this big bright blue light on his face. And immediately I'm like, okay, he's watching Twilight on the home computer. Got it. I know that blue light anywhere.
And we're going to start into her backstory now.
Yeah.
So at 6 years old, this is when she started to struggle with, I guess, eating habits because her parents divorced and her mom was a homemaker. So after they split up, I guess her mom didn't work. She didn't say. Yeah. She just said we didn't have any money. And so we starved a lot growing up because I guess the dad took off. They divorced. There was no food around. Cupboards were empty. And then the parents...
Penny.
Penny.
Pauline says that there was no welfare back then. And I'm like, if you were 50 in 2015, how old would you be?
Math is hard. What was she?
She was born in the 60s, right?
No, the 50s, right? Right?
50s or 60s? No, she's born in the early 60s. Gotta be, right? 65?
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe? 65, 75,
Yeah.
85, 95, 2005. Yeah. She's born in 65-ish.
Okay. So she's 60.
So in the 70s, there had to have been welfare.
Right?
I'm about to Google.
No, we're not looking anything up. Somebody said we typed too loud, so no, we're not typing.
God. Sorry to the person that complained about the typing. We're not looking for constructive criticism here, guys. We're just here to complain.
It's probably very loud, though. But, I don't know. I feel like something... Maybe the mom didn't want to take it, but it seems like they weren't that hard up because apparently the parents got back together in like a year.
Yeah, crazy. While Pauline is talking about her past, though, we get the shot of Dylan in the kitchen, and he's got his fucking clothes all over the goddamn kitchen table. What is he doing?
I don't know. I didn't even see that. He's folding it.
I did. It's all I could focus.
He's got to fold it.
He wasn't folding shit.
He needs a lot of room though to look so he can lay out all his socks to find them and match them and put them together.
Oh God. Christ.
But she said once the parents got back together, then food was plentiful, so she would sneak food at night and start eating like a lot more. And so around age 8, she started to get a little chubby. And then by the time she was 17 and a senior in high school, she was almost 300 pounds. And then fast forward to age 29 when she gave birth to Dylan, and she was about 400 pounds then.
Yeah.
And then by the time Dylan was 2 years old, she was about 500 pounds.
Yeah. Woo! So for the last 20 years, basically, she says food is her activity now. And at first I was like, how the fuck is food your activity? Is it literally just like the fork or arm from the plate to your mouth?
It's
what the
tasting
hell?
it.
Yeah, but no. She explains how food is her activity. Dylan is going to drive to the store. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're going grocery shopping. Pauline does not get into the car. She follows him in his car in her motorized wheelchair.
She wants to get some air. She got to get some fresh air.
Yeah, she's getting fresh air, all right. She rides her motorized wheelchair to the grocery store. And as she gets there, she immediately calls him Dilly. And I'm like, jail. right to jail.
Dilly.
This poor boy. Dilly. Come on, Dilly. She tells Dilly how to use tongs to get the fresh cakes, like at the bakery section. She's like, Dilly, get those tongs. Now grab the top one, and I want you to pick the one underneath the top one. It's freshest. And I'm like,
who cares? They're laid out the same exact time.
Who cares, Pauline?
And then
she goes to jail again for me. Immediately she goes, let's get a drinky. Jail.
Ew.
Right to fucking jail.
Drinky.
Right to jail. Let's get a drinky, Dilly.
Let's get a drinky. Ew.
Let's get a
Gross.
drinky. Let's get a drinky.
This is a weird relationship, mother-son relationship. I don't like it.
Yeah. It's very strange because Pauline then talks about the damage she causes Dylan by eating. And I'm like, girl, the damage you're doing by eating? No, the damage you're doing by saying shit like drinky, dilly, and his fucking haircuts and his mustache.
I know.
Girl.
Yikes.
Girl.
And they eat in the grocery store. They don't even go home. They just start eating at the little table in the store. I'm like, ew, also
Weird.
straight to jail. You know how Wegmans has like a little sitting area?
Yeah.
The only people I see up
No.
there are like, I don't know, old people. I'm like,
Yeah,
Dylan doesn't want
no.
to sit at this grocery store and watch you eat.
No. He's 21. He wants to get back to whatever the fuck 21-year-olds were doing in 2015.
Yeah.
Who knows? Ugh. Just ugh. God. So there's this scene though when he's trying to wheel her around the sidewalk and she starts like crying out, "You're too close to the edge. I'm gonna tip over. I'm gonna tip over." And there's plenty of fucking room
Yeah.
between the wheels and the edge of the sidewalk. And I can just see Dylan's like, he didn't roll his eyes, but you could just see like like that big exhale. And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, because it's like, even if you
Christ.
do fall off, it's like it's 3 inches down. It's a long way down.
But I mean, for her, the gravity situation there,
yeah.
the dun dun dun, like an explosion.
Oh my God. Yeah,
So-
Dylan says, he's like, I can't wait for the day she doesn't need my help anymore.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah, so he can play Fortnite all the time.
Yeah.
You know? So we get the scene. They're back at home, and fucking Pauline, she's in front of her computer, her laptop, and she's got a big bowl of ice cream, and then a large glass full of ice cream. And Dilly Boy here is pouring milk into the ice cream cup
For her milkshake.
and then she's got for her milkshake, homemade milkshake. And then she's got all this whipped cream and chocolate sauce, chocolate syrup on top. And I'm like, holy shit, girl. How do you not shit your pants with that much ice cream? A bowl of ice cream and then a cup?
She's got reverse lactose intolerance.
She's got lactose tolerance. Too much tolerance. That's fucking
She
crazy.
tolerates it too much. She's got to get some
God.
intolerance put in her. Oh, this is super random. When we were on the cruise ship, we saw this group of like little kids running around, and there was like this weird like full thing of milk that would just be sitting out all day in like the cafe area. And we every time we saw it, we were like, oh, gross, a giant thing of open milk. And this group of kids ran past it, and the one little kid was like, wait guys, hang on. And he ran and filled up a whole glass of this milk that's just been sitting there all day. And he's like, he fills up a huge glass. He's like, okay, I'm coming. And then me and Sean were like, what the fuck?
Okay, that's just that. Like, imagine drinking a huge glass of warm milk, or just not even warm milk, room temperature milk. Picture it: you're drinking an entire glass of room temperature milk, and it's like, say, 90 degrees outside.
Oh,
and
it was
you
so
run
hot.
after drinking that entire glass and then running outside in the heat.
Yeah.
Throw up immediately. Immediate.
Yeah, these kids were running. It's hot out. I'm just like, this milk's been sitting out all day. I'm like, I can't even look at this. It's fucking gross.
That is so sick. That is just so sick to me. Because I can't do warm, hot milk in the summer.
Because it like was in these like just glass jugs, and they're not refrigerated. And I was like, where the hell is this milk just sitting out all day for? Because it was like 6 p.m. I don't know. It was fucking gross, but
Good God,
All
that's
right,
horrifying.
let's get into month one. They
All
are
right.
packing up to move to Houston to be near the
Yeah.
doctor.
So this is interesting though, because Pauline says that she's already talked to Dr. Now and he let them know that he will not do surgery if he can't do follow-ups, meaning that he's already had this conversation with them about moving to Houston for the surgery and the follow-ups before they even meet him. And this is, I think, one of the first times I can actually remember this happening, where Dr. Now explains to them the program before they get there. Because there's a lot of cases where it's like they drive down the 18 hours to go see him, and that's when Dr. Now tells them, oh, by the way, you're going to have to move here. And it's interesting that he told them this firsthand before they go to see him.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe
that was interesting.
Always have known. But also, I didn't pick up that this was like a shorter episode until like around here, because I'm like, we're moving really fast. What's going on? And then I looked and it was like 20 minutes left.
Yeah. This is one of those 40-some minute episodes. Yeah. Back in the early seasons when episodes weren't 90 minutes, they were an hour. Or 40 minutes, not 90 minutes. So Penny, God damn, I keep calling her fucking Penny. Pauline is going to sit in the back of the van, and our boy Dilly has put a mattress down in the back. And this is when we see, I was waiting for it, the small little wiener dog pops out of nowhere. There's always a little dog, little yippy dog. And immediately they're on the road, and they're immediately getting fast food. Pauline's asking for burgers, and then she's asking for a deluxe hot dog with chili cheese fries, and the little wiener dog is sitting in her lap. And the drinky, Dilly, mommy needs a drinky.
Drinky for Dilly and mommy. Ew. Gross.
God, so 5 days later, they make it to the apartment. And I'm like, that was a really quick road trip.
Yeah, they didn't show any of it. It was fucking lame.
Yeah. We didn't see if they got hotels for the evening or nothing.
I wanted to see her. She's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in and out of this car. We didn't see that at all.
I wanted to see that.
I wanted to see that. TLC.
God, why did they think we're watching this shit? Come on, for the drums. So they make it into the apartment, and fucking Dilly Boy has got this wrestling shirt on. And I can't tell if this is John Cena or not, but it's got "Never Give Up" in huge lettering on the front.
He wore that a lot.
A lot. So Pauline explains she got a medical bed delivered and it's already set up. So the second they get there, she just immediately hops in that bed and leaves the rest to Dilly. I'm like, wow, goddamn. So the next day we get to Dr. Now's. And on the way there, our girl Pauline is like, hopefully the doctor will find me healthy enough for surgery. Healthy enough.
She's under the impression that she's just going to get the surgery like this week or something. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. This is fucking crazy. And so Dilly Boy, he's got another wrestling shirt on that says, "You cannot stop me." And I'm like, is this...
Did he never buy clothes after like 13 years old or something? This is a 21-year-old.
No, I feel like he's... Yeah, I think he's still wearing the same clothes from middle school, honestly. So Pauline goes to weigh in, and her weigh-in is 673 pounds.
Yeah, she's got a lot of, oh God, whenever she gets on, and then getting off, oh my God, oh God. It's like, shut the fuck up. Oh God.
There's a lot of owie, ouchie.
Oh God.
This whole episode is nothing but owie, ouchie, ouchie.
Oh God. Stop. Shut the hell up.
I love when you say that. I love it when you do that. Oh God, do it again, please.
Oh God. I no wonder Dylan can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
You know who Pauline and Dilly Boy remind me of? I don't even need to say it.
Yeah, I already know.
Mom and our brother.
Mommy and son.
Mommy and baby boy. Okay, can I also just say funny story real quick? Not Penny, god damn it. Pauline reminds me so much of Mom when she's making all those noises.
Yeah.
When I'll never forget. This was several years ago. I was in the kitchen with our mom, and she's holding this empty, mind you, empty pill bottle, like one of those orange prescription pill bottles, like those really tiny ones. Yeah. And it's completely empty. Mom drops it on her bare foot. She acted like she dropped a knife that sliced off all her toes. She, and then they crying and the tears, and I'm like, at first I thought she'd like legitimately dropped something heavy, and I'm like, oh my god, Mom, what happened? Oh, and she's holding her foot, and she, ow, ouchie. And I look, and there's nothing on her foot. There's just the empty pill bottle on the floor. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh, Mom.
That pill bottle was going a crazy vertical gravity forceful, right? Made it fall to the ground in an incredibly forceful way. I don't know. I don't know.
That's what Pauline reminds me of.
Yeah.
This whole scene.
Oh, God. Ouchie.
Ouchie.
God.
Oh, my goodness.
So annoying.
God. So, we meet Dr. Now back in 2015. Well, this aired 2015, so I assume this is 2013 or 2014. But Dr. Now comes in with his freshly shaven face and his brown hair dye.
No, it's very dark hair.
He's got brown hair dye in the beginning.
Very spry looking. He comes in the room.
Yeah.
He asks her about her eating habits. She's like, well, when I'm not hungry, I do eat like chips and cookies and ice cream. And he's like, well, you know, who's buying the food? She's like, I know you were going to like say that. And it is my son that does go get it, but it's not his fault. I abuse my position as his mother to make him buy it.
Whoa. Woo! She admits she said it, not us.
Yeah, she said it.
God, this whole scene though, after she said that, I couldn't focus on anything else other than the hair in the scene. There's a lot of hair in this scene. So I made notes that I want to trim Dr. Now's eyebrows.
Oh my
They're
God.
too thick and bushy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to dye Pauline's hair because she's got that long hair and that like low-ish ponytail. And she's got all those wiry grays sticking out. And then we got fucking Dilly Boy over here, who also, he needs to borrow Dr. Now's razor because Dr. Now got a good shave. He's got a good shave going on. And Dylan, he needs that goddamn razor.
He looks ridiculous.
Also, Dylan's haircut. I can't. He's got this No Country for Old Men Javier Bardem haircut going on. He looks ridiculous. And then he's got that Stephen Asante mustache.
Ugh, God.
With that like one, he's got that overbite. That's the noise I make.
I can't. He's got to get some clothes, new shirts. You got to bring him into his 20s and not his. He looks like he's stuck at 14 years old.
Oh God. He also kind of looks like that picture of our brother, one of his school yearbook, like elementary school photos where his two front teeth are sticking out.
Yeah, that one. I know what
you're
talking
one.
about.
That face. Yeah. Jen's just making the face our brother made.
Yeah. This whole they're all a mess.
I know.
So
let me just defend our brother here real quick. I know we're making fun of him a lot, but I just saw him on Thanksgiving and he has such a nice beard.
Okay, yeah.
Like a full Paul Bunyan beard.
Yeah.
You know?
Not whatever this guy's got going on. Dylan.
Yeah.
Dilly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I did tell him he's got to trim it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that's when he asked me, well, how do I trim my beard? And I was like, dude, you get clippers. He's like, I don't have clippers.
I gotta go buy some.
My God. So I told Dad to get him some goddamn clippers.
Oh, my God.
They're a hot mess over there. Just like Dylan. Ugh. God.
So Dr. Now says Pauline does not seem to see her own responsibility for her situation. So he's like, I want you to go on a zero carb diet. And he wants her to only lose 50 pounds over a couple months.
That's fucking crazy.
That's nothing. She got a good
I know, that's
deal.
nothing, especially when she's so close to 700 pounds. Like, she's in his office in this goddamn wheelchair, barefoot. Like, you would think you would think he'd be like, I need you to lose 50 pounds in the next 2 months and then come see me and then we'll do this again until you get down to like the 500s.
I know.
Like, I'm shocked.
It's the early season. He didn't get serious until later.
I know.
So he leaves the
Crazy.
room and she's like crying. She's like, I'm so relieved he didn't just send me away. You already moved down there. Shut up. He wasn't going to send you away.
Also, has he ever turned anyone away at the first meeting that we've seen on the show?
Yeah. No. You're being filmed.
I feel like if the cameras are on you, you're in.
You're in. You've been granted access. So she's happy. He's going to give her a chance. And then they go out to the car and we hear a dog barking. Was the dog in the car the whole time?
How long was the dog in the goddamn car in the parking lot? How hot was it there? It looked like a bright sunny day.
Texas heat. The dog has been in the car for how long? Sometimes they go in and it's light out and they leave and it's dark out.
Yeah. Luckily, it was still bright out when they left, but my God, you hear that dog yipping in that car and I'm like, was the dog in there?
I think he was.
Nightmare. Oh my God. Call animal control or animal protective services right now.
So we're getting into month 2. We're back at the apartment. Pauline, she's so bored. She's so bored at this apartment. There's nothing to do.
She said it's been a really hard month because it's so boring. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck were you doing in California?
Right? What the hell was she doing?
You can't get anywhere. You're fucking bedbound, bitch.
I know. I don't know what she's fucking talking about.
What the hell is she talking about?
She's like, my physical activity here is walking to the bathroom. I'm sure it was the same back in California.
What's the difference here? What is the goddamn difference? Immediately then she says to Dilly Boy, Dylan, give me a chicken sandwich with salad with ranch and a Coke. That shit's not on the diet.
I know, but I'm like, oh, he's probably gonna go make a salad. He leaves the apartment. I was like, where the fuck is he going? And then she mentions, there's still mostly just fast food around, and he goes to McDonald's for the salad. I thought he was just gonna whip it up in the kitchen.
Okay, but also for her to say there's only fast food around, ma'am, you were living in Houston, Texas. There's more than just fast food around.
Yeah.
You know damn well there's several grocery stores.
I know. You are not living in a food desert in the middle of nowhere. Like, stop talking.
Yeah. And now also if it was say transportation was an issue but you know what? Even then, they have Instacart back then or something like Instacart.
Yeah. I don't
You can order groceries online. I'm sorry. Excuses.
I know.
She's got nothing but excuses here.
Yeah, that's all she's got. So yeah, he brings her back the salad from McDonald's, and she's got the dressing and the breaded chicken and her little Coke. Ugh. And then she eats that, and now we're moving right into month 3.
Yeah.
We're heading back to Dr. Now's office. Dylan has that shirt on.
The same one?
No, I think it says unstable.
Unstable.
I'm pretty sure that's what it said.
Damn. Also, can we make some note here that Dylan is driving a small dark sedan instead of the red minivan?
I know. The minivan is nowhere to be seen anymore.
Yeah. I know. We lose sight of the minivan. I don't know if that was just like a rental to get them down to Houston, but
we lose eyes. We don't have any more eyes on it.
No more eyes on it. Pauline is in the same outfit as last time. She's got this little blue number with like the silver design on the front.
Yeah.
And a matching hair tie, but she's got socks on this time.
Okay.
So good on her, I guess.
So it is weigh-in time. Oh my gosh, she keeps doing that fucking whimpering whenever she's got to stand up. She's like, oh God.
Oh my God.
So
God.
So she
she gets up on the scale and her weigh-in is, remember, she was supposed to lose what,
50 pounds?
And so she gets on the scale 677 pounds. Immediately immediately
The
nurse goes, "You went up."
And Pauline
And Pauline goes,
freaking out.
"I don't need details. I just need to get down."
And the nurse rolls her eyes. She's like, "Oh, I don't need any details. I just need to know if I can, get down." Like, she's fucking ridiculous. So she gained 4 pounds.
Yeah. Good God almighty. So Dr. Now comes in. This time his hair is black. He dyed it black in the last few months since we've seen him. And, immediately Pauline's, "My tummy hurts. And I think I got a problem with water retention."
She's like, "I'm nauseous and I'm dizzy." It's like, shut up. He asked her about any activity. She's like, "I've not really been doing anything because my tummy hurts."
And Dr. Now is like, "Okay, no, we gotta admit you to the hospital. We're gonna put you on a monitored diet." And fucking Pauline is just like, "Well, I need to be settled better at home. It's not like how it is in California."
What are you even talking about?
What is she talking about?
What does that even mean? I gotta get settled at home. Like, well, you're already unpacked. What the fuck? That apartment looked pretty unpacked. I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah. What else does she need to settle on? Like, does she need to figure out, I don't know, where the grocery store is?
I have no idea.
Good God.
Yeah, Dr. Now says we need a medical intervention, so they're going to put her on a monitored diet because she can't do it by herself.
Yeah. Wow. I'm honestly surprised Dr. Now went this route so quickly. Because it's been, 2 months. She gained 4 pounds, and normally in the show, he would just be like, "Ugh, you need to lose weight," or he'd like yell at them. And then in another 2 months, "You need to lose 75 pounds.
Yeah.
They would keep doing this back and forth for a little bit. But no, first time she messed up, he's like, "That's it, bitch. Get your ass to the hospital."
Yep. You're done. You're done.
You're done. You're done.
I know. It is pretty quick. I think it's because it's the early seasons and they want to show the surgeries, I think.
Oh, yeah, true. So 2 weeks later, and Pauline is explaining that she's been at the hospital for 2 weeks now on an 800 calorie a day diet. She's eating this plate of veggies and chicken. And Pauline, of course, is like, I don't need to be at the hospital for this. I could have done this at home on my own." Okay, but you didn't.
If you did, you would have if you could, but you didn't.
Yeah, but you didn't. She says that the baked chicken is good, though.
It did look actually really good. I don't know. I thought it
actually did look really good.
Like the
For
vegetables.
hospital food, that looked really good.
I know. And she says, I think like I'm being pushed too hard here, and I'm just ready to be home. Like, shut up.
Oh, God.
Dr. Now comes in the room, and he's asking her about the diet. She said, "Oh, I'm doing, really good. I'm not snacking in between the meals." And he says that if she loses 40 pounds, then they can do the surgery. So they're going to weigh her right now.
Yeah. So it is weigh-in time. Pauline is in the exact, again, same blue outfit. She's got that blue shirt with the silver sequins in the front. And she asks the nurse if she won't break the scale.
And she's like, "No." She's like, "Thank you for being so kind."
Girl. Oh my God. So she weighs in and she is 634 pounds. Mm-hmm. She lost 44 pounds. And is this in 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
Holy shit. Holy shit. So we get to month 4. It is surgery day. All right. And we see Dr. Now. He's got his black scrubs with his black hair dye. He's looking good. He's looking sharp.
Yeah, he's looking very sharp. And poor Pauline, she's scared. She's like, "I'm scared. Will I wake up after?" He's like, "Yeah, you're going to wake up. Like, if you read all the paperwork I gave you, you'll be fine." Yeah, just make sure
we get this quick.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, we get this quick shot of Dylan. And I did make a note that he's got some ugly ass Farquaad hair going on.
Oh my God. Do you think he just doesn't give a shit about like his hair? He doesn't even brush it?
No. Or it's just like in that perpetual, like that, I don't know how else to describe it. Like that bowl cut, that mullet bowl cut.
Mullet bowl
I
cut.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. Oof. just rough looking, you know?
Yeah, so they're gonna reduce Pauline's stomach to the size of an orange. They put her under, they do the surgery. It's pretty quick. Dr. Now says it went well. They're waking her up, and she immediately is like, I feel nauseous. And she tell my son I'm okay. I feel nauseous. So they wheel her back into the room with Dylan. And she does look pretty rough. They've got the little puke bucket in front of her. And Dylan's looking pretty over it in the corner.
Oh, yeah. Dylan, you can tell Dylan is so like, God, is my mom done yet?
Yeah, he's pretty done.
Christ almighty. He is. Oh, can I'm so sorry. We skipped a little section of my notes, though, where I did write. So right before the surgery, though, they're playing this really intense instrumental violin music.
I heard that.
Like, it was way different from the usual surgery. Usually they play, like, the normal music during surgery, but this was more like a really intense violin solo.
I heard that, too. I didn't write it down, though, but I've heard it that time, and I've never heard it again.
Yeah, I heard you just heard in this one scene, but it was intense. And as like that music's going on, then you hear Dr. Now say, making the first incision. I'm like, oh wow.
It's like a movie. They want to make it really serious. When it's really not.
It was a very serious scene. And so after, of course, all that, and then Pauline crying out, I feel nauseous, we get 5 days later. Pauline has refused to get out of the bed and walk.
This is what happened to Brandy and Candy. What, they almost died?
Yes!
From not getting up and walking. Yeah.
I know. I was just about to say, did she not watch that episode? But that aired way after this.
That was way after this.
Way after.
Dr. Now comes in the room. And she's like, I have pain. I have pain. I can't. And he's like, yeah, pain after surgery is normal. You need to be up and walking. Yeah.
You're going to get a goddamn blood clot. And that's when she's like, I pulled a muscle in my stomach. What? Doing what? Farting?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're not doing anything.
What the fuck is she doing? And this is when Pauline gives the line, I'm only on day 5 of a really big surgery. And then Dr. Now's, everybody goes home on day 2.
Oh, she's silent. She's sat after that. She has nothing to say.
After that, then, she's like, oh. And Dr. Now says, oh, here comes the tear again.
Yeah, he's like, she
just keeps going, later. Ow, later.
I can't go that fast. Girl. Later. God, she's so annoying.
Good God, so fucking annoying. Christ. So finally, in the next scene, her ass is up and she's got this gorgeous pink gown on. I don't know what's up with her toes, though, because her toes were like curled in on themselves.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. But she is standing up. As she stands up, though, to go take a walk, she's owie. And the nurse behind her is, do you know that meme of like the dog sitting there and it's doing like a little like looking over like.
I know what you're talking about. Or like the little boy.
Like when dogs' eyes get that little white part and you can see them looking over. That's the nurse.
Yeah, because we're like, what the hell is she doing? Like they're okay, so they're making her get up. She's got a walker and they're following behind her with a wheelchair. And she's like, please stay close. Please stay close. The wheelchair. She's like, please. And it's like she just takes a couple steps down the hall.
Oh my God. And then we get 2 days later, and she is still at the goddamn hospital. What is taking so long?
I know. She is racking up a bill, Like, she's holding up a bed.
Good. Yes, she really is. And so, again, Dr. Now's like, you know what? She's only gotten up once since after her surgery. And so now they have to take some drastic measures. They have to put an air filter in a vein in her leg.
That's gross. I would have just gotten up rather than do all that.
Ew. This scene, I can't do veins. Veins really freak me out.
And she was fine with it.
So
I'll just put that filter in my leg. Ew.
Yeah. she's like, if I don't walk, you'll put this filter in? Okay, do it, bitch. But yeah, they're gonna put this device in her vein that's supposed to like it will catch the blood clot before the it gets to the heart.
Yeah.
So
So gross.
ugh.
Ew, ew, ew.
There's so much blood everywhere too when they're doing this surgery.
Ew.
Oh god, I can't do veins. So let's just move on.
Yeah.
So Dr. Now then is like, not Penny, Pauline. Pauline is a very self-destructive person and she doesn't want to change. So
it's
month 6.
Month 6. Finally going home. Jesus God.
But she's still at the goddamn hospital. But she is leaving though, like you said, but she's still at the goddamn hospital.
Yeah. So Dr. Now comes in her room and he's like, okay, like let's wait before we send you home. She's like, well, not right now. I'm not dressed. And he's like, well, this isn't a fashion show. You don't need to be dressed.
Oh my god. As he says that, he's just like moving stuff off of her bed, getting ready. He's like, I don't care what you're saying. Just get the fuck up, bitch. So again, Pauline has got this beautiful pink gown on. And she, of course, as she gets on the scale, we get another ow. Ow, my toe. Ouchie.
Ouchie. I hit my toe. Ouchie. Shut the fuck up.
Ouchie?
Yeah, ouchie.
This is a 50-year-old woman.
God.
I'm only like 34. I'm only 34, okay? And if I were to stub my toe, it's usually like ugh, shit.
Yeah,
Ow.
and then get over it and continue on my day.
And then you rub it a little bit and then you move on. Where her, ouchie! Ouchie!
Oh, God. Like, stop.
Oh, God! I can't with her. She's 50 years old. This reminds me of that scene in SpongeBob when he says that he stubbed his toe and he's like, and I only cried for 20 minutes. That's Pauline. That's Pauline here.
So she weighs in, she gets on the scale. She is 542. So she lost a total of 136 pounds. Okay. So
okay, I'll give her some props.
Yeah. Doctor says,
but
if she continues to follow the diet, she should be able to lose 10 to 15 pounds a week. So
yes, yeah. So 10 to 15 pounds a week in a month, like 4 weeks.
Pounds?
That's like 40 plus pounds. 40 plus 5, 10, 15,
like
20,
60,
40 to 60 pounds.
Yeah.
40 to 60 pounds in 1 month.
Yeah,
she should be losing.
Should be.
So they're discharging her, and she is in the same goddamn blue outfit with the silver sequins.
I bet she went in with that shirt, and then Dylan didn't think to bring her anything else. That's why she's leaving in it, too. And that's why that's the only thing she's had to wear.
Oh my god, you are
so stupid. He didn't bring her anything else.
You are so right. That is exactly what happened. Exactly what happened.
God, he's so dumb. I'm sorry.
God, Dylan, what the hell? So as they're getting into the car, that little sedan, Dylan's pushing her foot into the car and she's like, "Oh, Dilly, push it up. Push it up." Girl, I can't
She's
with the whining.
Driving me nuts.
I can't imagine how much she's driving Dylan.
Oh my god.
Goodness gracious.
Right.
So we get to month 8. Her current weight is 535 pounds. So what was that? Month 6, she was 542. 2 months later, month 8, she's 535.
That's 7. She lost 7 pounds.
Okay. Total loss of 143 pounds. Pauline explains that she's going to go to a warm water rehabilitation pool to do some water walking to increase the strength in her legs, because she has refused all PT because she says, it's just not good for me. That's not good for me. She thinks she's going at a really good pace because she's not walking. And as she goes to the pool, she's got on a brand new top. It's like this leopard print looking thing.
Yeah.
And Pauline, the expert here, she's a PT expert, guys, because she says that the pool is much safer than physical therapy with a physical therapist. And so she's got these fuzzy socks going into the pool.
I cannot
and there's no instructor. It's just her standing in the pool alone.
Yeah.
And to her, that is safer than physical therapy at her home with a physical therapist.
Like, I thought
Just
she
wanna put that
hired
out there.
somebody to do this with her, but I know she's just in the pool by herself.
No, she's in the pool by herself.
Yeah.
I'm curious what a warm water rehabilitation pool is like.
And it just looked like the community center pool in the neighborhood.
Yeah, why the emphasis on the warm water?
She can't handle cool. It'll hurt her toes. Ouchie.
Ouchie!
Gosh,
I'm gonna get hypothermia. Ouchie!
the warm water is much safer. She's like, shut the fuck, shut up. You know what cold water did those people in the Titanic? I can't. That's not good for me. She's so annoying.
I hate it here. I hate it. Month 9. I wrote in my notes. This is when I wrote that God, Dylan's hair looks just like No Country for Old Men. I think in this scene in the episode is when it looked the most like Javier Bardem.
Oh.
Christ almighty.
All right. So we're back at Dr. Now's office. She gets on the scale and weighs in at 533 pounds. So she lost 145, and she's only lost 6 pounds since surgery. He says that she should have at least lost 60 to 80. So she is still overeating.
She looks shocked when he tells her that. She's like, what? He calls her out and he's like, you're still eating whatever you want to eat. No carb means no carbs. And Pauline's like, okay, fine. I'll do no carbs. Ouchie.
Ouchie. Oh, and then
I added
and then
in the
he's
because
ouchie. And he's like, are you walking? She's like, I walk in my living room. You want me to walk outside? The thing that dogs walk outside and get hit by cars. You want me to like do that? Gosh, she's so annoying. She's like, I walk in my living room, obviously. Walk outside like an animal? She is so annoying.
God, she's so fucking annoying. I can't deal with her. And then Dr. Now's like, you've skipped all your PT appointments, so I'm sending them to your apartment now. And he's like, you need to increase walking distance with your walker 3 times a day. And then Pauline's like, well, I feel good about my progress. And it's like, what?
You're losing
6 pounds after 3 months after surgery is great?
That's so bad. That's nothing.
Like, why the fuck does she think that's great?
She's like, that's like 2 pounds a month.
Girl!
God, she's so annoying.
She heard 10 to 15 pounds a week, and she was like, 2 pounds a month? Yeah?
That's about right.
Yeah?
We'll round down.
That's about right, yeah? Yeah?
God. All right, so we're in month 10. She is 530 pounds with a total loss of 148. She's in bed.
Oh my God.
She's like, Dilly, can you bring me lunch? And I know the doctor doesn't want me to eat carbs, but I'm not worried about the carbs in rice. Rice is fine.
Rice is fine. And this is what I don't fucking get. So he literally tells her, Dr. Now literally says to Pauline, no fucking carbs.
Yeah.
And she is eating a goddamn Taco Bell quesadilla.
I know. With the rice and oh my God, she's like, it's fine. I'm moving at my own pace. And
my own pace. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt real quick. Okay, literally, I just saw my husband leave the house. I got a notification on my watch from our Ring Cam, and then I'm watching out the window as he drives away. If this motherfucker went to Dunkin' and didn't ask me, I just checked my text messages. He didn't even text me. If he goes to some place like Dunkin' and doesn't bring me back something, I'm gonna be so angry.
How do you know he's going
Does
to
anyone
Dunkin'?
else's spouse do this? Watch, he's gonna come back and it's just like, I don't know, he just went somewhere for something else.
Get gas or something.
I know, but I'm like, no, he probably went out to get coffee.
Without me.
Without me! God. Christ. Okay, where were we? With the Taco Bell quesadilla and the rice.
Oh, I love how she was done eating and she gave the plate back to Dylan and the little bit of rice, he's like, let me scoop it back in the container to save for later for her. I'm like, she doesn't need that rice, Dylan. Don't give it to her.
God. I mean, I'm proud of Pauline for not eating the entire plate. But she did eat the whole quesadilla, though. She just left a little bit of the rice and veggies. But she ate that whole quesadilla.
Yes, that was done.
That was, yeah. She was like, let me eat that first. But she says she doesn't move around much, though, because of the pain. And I'm like, what pain?
What pain? Surgery was months ago. Months ago.
Yeah, she should be completely healed. Like, what the hell is she talking about?
So.
And at the scene, we get a zoom in, though, of her upper lip. And I just really want to donate a razor to her and Dylan.
Oh my God.
Is that mean? Okay. Let me just, before people start attacking me, I also have a mustache.
Yeah, I have a mustache and a beard, so we can say whatever we want.
I got long beard hairs.
Yeah, I got a full goatee, so I can say whatever I want about her facial hair.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want. We're two hairy Italians, okay? Leave us alone. Leave us and our mustaches and beards alone.
But yeah, we'll send them both a good razor. Send them the Billy one.
God, while we're sending our brother some clippers, we'll send Dylan and Pauline some razors too while we're at it, you know?
Okay, let's get to month 11. Oh, we're back at Dr. Nels. And
hell yeah.
She's in that motorized wheelchair.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
This is amazing.
Wheels herself in the office and Dr. Now is there in the room. He's like, what, you can't walk now? You can't walk in the building now? Why do you need the wheelchair?
He's like, you better leave this monster in the waiting room. At first I thought he was talking about her. He meant the wheelchair, though.
You better leave this in the... She's like, I hope I can fit in the doorway. He's like, leave the monster in the room.
He's like, bitch, get up. Walk the 2 feet.
Oh my God. He was so mad. Because I've never seen him watch the weigh-in. He stood there.
I know.
Watching it. So she weighed.
Yeah, he stood there watching it.
She got on the scale. And she weighed in at 529 pounds with a total loss of 149. It's been the same numbers for the last few months.
Yeah, seriously, the same numbers. And he's like, you should have lost 30 pounds since the last time I saw you. And she's, of course, in her wheelchair. She's back in the wheelchair, and she's just like, this is bullshit. She rolls the wheelchair away.
And they get in the room, and she's like, I have to eat every 3 hours, or I get nauseous. You want me to throw up the thing that other people do when they get sick? You want me to throw up?
And he's like, Pauline, you only need breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What are you doing? And she's like,
talking about?
Well, he asks about PT then, and this is when Pauline is like, PT hasn't called me yet. Dr. Nell's like, hold that thought. I'm going to go fact check real quick. So Dr. Now goes into the other room. He calls the PT to check in with them. And he says, what's going on? Pauline says she hasn't heard from you guys. And PT says, well, actually, we called her 3 times. And each time she said she has someone else coming and she turns us away.
Ooh. And he's like, well, call her back and make sure she doesn't refuse. So then he goes back to her in the other room and he confronts her. He's like, they have been calling you. And she's like, oh, that was that? I thought that was something else. What do you think it was?
Pauline.
She's so annoying.
Girl.
Like, what do you think it was?
I cannot believe. I mean, I could believe, but also I cannot believe that she's making that mistake.
She's like, I swear, I'm not trying to skip the program. It's like, she's crying again.
In her defense, though, I can kind of see how she would make that mistake. A physical therapist is calling, and then I don't know, maybe she thought,
what?
I don't even know what I'm saying
Why?
here.
Don't defend her.
I'm trying to be devil's get over here. What if she's like on the phone and she's just like, oh, well, is this, but then again, why wouldn't you have said, is this the, if you were confused, why wouldn't she have said, is this the PT through Dr. Now? They would have said, yes, that's us.
Yeah, I bet they did say that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. So she just rolls out of the office in her wheelchair. At the end of the appointment. It's like, good God, Pauline.
God, she's annoying. She's like, they're being too hard on me. So they leave the office, and now we're at month 12. She is 529 pounds, a total of 149. The same. It's the exact same.
The exact same.
So we're back at their apartment, and over the last 2 months, she keeps refusing physical therapy.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Because she knows what's best.
Yeah, she knows what's best. Dr. Now says there's just not much more they can do for her since she won't walk, and she just stays in her motorized wheelchair. So it's just the scene of her and Dylan, little Dilly boy, going to bingo. Oh boy. I guess this is what she means by she needed to be settled. She needed to find a bingo hall.
Yeah, she had to find a bingo hall. I will say, so you and I used to go to bingo all the time with our grandma and our cousins when we were little. Yeah. And Pauline is giving grandma a run for her money with her whole bingo setup.
Oh, yeah.
She had the same patterned bingo bag.
Yeah, bingo bag.
She had all the different dabbers, all the different colors. I could tell she had a whole bunch of sheets in front of her. She's serious about her bingo.
That's what she meant when she wanted to get settled. She wanted to find a good bingo hall, get all her dabbers in place.
Yup. And here she is, though. She's like, I'm eating real well. A scene of her eating this goddamn grilled cheese at the bingo hall. Know. Girl, you're eating junk at bingo.
Yeah, it's junk. Don't talk about how good you're eating.
It's junk. Good God. And Dylan, of course, is with her. You know, that's a wild Friday evening. Or whatever day of the week evening. He's with his mommy at bingo with mommy.
Yeah, Dylan's like, I still have to do a lot for the mom. I'm like, that sucks. And she's like, well, I'm making the progress at my own pace. Ugh.
Ooh.
And that is how it ends.
Woof. That is how it ends. Oh, God, guys. Well, that was Pauline. In a shocking turn of events, Pauline did not come back for one Where Are They Now episode. Not just 2, not 3, but Pauline has 4 Where Are They Now episodes.
Oh my God. She got as many as the Asantis, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow.
I cannot fucking wait to watch all these. I'm so curious how it goes. I did look her up on Facebook. As of just a few years ago and recently, she got all the way down to 223 pounds.
Wow. I'm shocked, actually.
Pauline she looks fantastic on Facebook.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I swear to God, I'm not. I swear to God. Pauline Potter. Look her up.
I'll look her up.
Look her up. She actually looked really good.
Wow.
I was shocked.
Because this episode made me think we are never going to hear from her again.
I know. I really was like, we're never seeing this bitch again. No. And then she takes selfies inside Dr. Now's office. There's selfies of her with Dr. Now.
Wow.
I'm like, oh.
Okay. Interesting.
I need to see where this switch happened.
Yeah. I want to see when the light clicks on.
Yeah. I want to see what happens to Dylan, though, because I couldn't find Dylan anywhere.
Oh, he probably doesn't have
I'm
Facebook.
So curious.
Dang, that sucks.
Yes. I couldn't find him. But so if you guys want to see more of Pauline, she is on 4 episodes of Where Are They Now? Season 2, episode 8. Season 3, episode 7. Season 5, episode 7. And season 6, episode 2.
Ooh.
That last episode, though, had aired April of 2020.
Okay. Wow.
I was shocked. I was like, wow, 4 extra episodes?
I'm excited.
Damn. Oh, me too. So if you guys want to hear more of us, please check out our Patreon. We cover episodes of Where Are They Now? We have covered the Asante Brothers saga. We also started covering this newest season 6 of 1,000 Pound Sisters.
Yes.
So if you guys are interested and want to hear more, check us out on Patreon. If you did not like us, if you did not like what you just heard, Don't say anything. Just quietly leave.
Just leave. Just leave.
Yeah. Just quietly exit.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah,
All right.
I hope everybody has a good start to your December.
Yes. And next week, let me pull up the schedule. I'm about to post it. But for those of you who are not in our Facebook group, please join our Facebook group. We post the schedule there. Same on our Instagram. We also post our schedule there as well. Let me pull up the calendar here. Let's see. And we are, I can't believe it's already December. That is fucking crazy. All right. So next on the free show, we are doing on December 9th, season 6, episode 12, Sarah. I don't remember this one at all.
I don't either. I don't remember that.
I don't either. I remember the people voted for her though.
Okay.
Because also, if you're in our Facebook group, we let you guys vote on episodes you want to hear us cover. So you guys voted, and that's what we're doing next week.
All right.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Until next time, we'll see ya.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600-Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600-Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600-Pound Podcast discussion group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.